Hello and welcome back to Speedrun, the fast-talking video game podcast where, screw it, guess who just reserved a new Pokemon game?
You.
We're 2 minutes in, I'm already having to sip some water. I'm coughing up like I have smoker's lung.
Pokemon has that effect on you, huh?
Pokemon made me feel ancient today. These games are... these games that are coming out are... They just announced the Diamond and Pearl remakes today. The originals are turning 15 this year, and I'm going through a midlife crisis at 23.
Girl, I remember when I pre-ordered Ruby. Don't even at me. You literally said that someone said that referred to MCR as classic rock. How the fuck do you think that makes me feel?
On the fucking bus downtown today, I don't care that I just swore, referred to MCR as classic rock. I'm not old.
I am. Hi, I'm your co-host, Jazzy.
Hi, I'm Jamie. Today's episode is made possible in part by Podbean. They host this podcast and put it out on stuff like Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts, Spotify, the whole shebang. If you would like to start a podcast of your own, which you should, and would like some nice paid hosting, then go to podbean.com/speedrun or use the code speedrun at checkout. That was a surprisingly
give us
good
money.
segue. Yes, please give us money. We also have a Patreon. Okay.
No, I said that Podbean gives us money, but also
Podbean
the stuff we Patreon is also valid.
Money me. Money now.
Us. Money, please.
Money, please. Please give me more money to spend on Pokemon. But we are not talking about Pokemon today. You see, the Sinnoh region...
we're not.
Are you ready for a good segue?
Are you ready for this? That's copyrighted.
So the Sinnoh region is very snowy. So we figured we should go somewhere where we can warm up a bit. The desert.
The desert.
I was going to make a joke about Texas, but no, but my fiance...
That's poor taste.
But no, it has been very snowy there right now. And Xander, if you are listening, I hope you are doing okay right now.
Yes, if you're in Texas, we hope that you are doing well. And if you're not doing well, hopefully things will get back to normal for you soon and everything. We are recording this on the 26th, so just after the snowpocalypse.
Yes.
This will be an
Oh, sorry, go on.
This will be an interesting archival piece in history. Like, I love time-stamping episodes. It's like, oh, this world event happened here. Yeah. But we're talking about desert levels. Yes,
which hopefully West Texas will go back to being soon, especially since I used to take train trips out across West Texas. It was actually real pretty. Great for photography.
Is it called West Tex?
West Tex? No, but they should call it that.
Are they open to constructive criticism? Because I have some constructive criticism for them.
Oh, I have lots of constructive criticism. I mean, how much of it is constructive criticism and how much is me being like, honey, we need to talk?
Here's some constructive criticism. My pick for the desert level conversation, and I really think this should have been like an alarm bell for like, warning, you will be trans one day, is Gerudo Valley from Ocarina of Time.
Yes, and go off. I'm starting the timer.
Okay. For those unfamiliar, Ocarina of Time is an N64 game from '98, I believe. Please don't crucify me. But there is a section of the game called the Gerudo Desert, where all the inhabitants are femme-identifying, and once every 100 years, there is one male-identifying Gerudo that is born. And so... going through this level, I'm just like, man, I really want to join this society. This would be cool. And then I'm sitting here at 25, 4 years post HRT, very happy with my life. I'm like, oh no, I should have known. But besides that, is a very cool zone with really cool music. It kind of picks up the theme of like, you're in a desert, you have to wear goggles or something. You have to use some item to traverse the desert. And this is like a very common theme in a lot of games that I've noticed, especially Nintendo games when it comes to desert levels. But I really enjoy that mode. And there's also a part of the game where you have to like escape from like this like citadel, and it's almost like a first-person shooter because you're using your bow so much. And that was actually the level. It obviously isn't a first-person shooter, but that's what kind of got me interested in playing FPS games at first. Because when I was growing up, that's when Halo was really big. And that's when jocks were playing Halo in like Call of Duty 2 on the PS2. And it was like this big like macho game. I thought, oh, that's stupid. I'll never play a shooter game. And then Zelda has a shooter element. I'm like, oh, I think I can fuck with this. But
it was a sign.
It was a sign. And not only that, the Gerudo Desert leads up to my favorite temple in Ocarina, that being the Spirit Temple, which has the best music, very prominently featuring an Indian Ezraj, which is a bowed instrument, and it sounds beautiful. And that is just like, bar none, my favorite N64 like place. The other level that I wanted to bring up was the desert from Pokemon Ruby.
Ooh, Route
kind of bringing it back to
111.
Pokemon. Yes, exactly. And you need the Go goggles to traverse it. So again, you need an item to go in. But once you are in, it's so cool because there are so many different like secret base locations that you can dig into. That's where Reggie Rock is located.
My boy.
My boy, Reggie Rock. Oh, God. That's where you get the fossils. Such a cool zone. Awesome music. Some good Pokemon to catch there. Really awesome zone.
Actually, on the topic of Pokemon, and actually going on since, we were talking about the Diamond and Pearl remakes earlier, specifically in Platinum, because I'm very curious to see if the Diamond and Pearl remakes will supplant Platinum in my heart, because Platinum was so damn good.
Pokemon Plantum.
But there's a route, I forget what number it is, but it's the route right above the resort area in the post-game in Platinum.
Yeah.
Remember back when you used to get entire islands as post-games?
Yeah.
But where it's
Farm
like...
remembers.
But like it's this really tropical like desert area. It's really sandy. You don't need go goggles, but it's such a cool area. And then if you did the Reggie event, you could also find Reggie Rock there as well.
Did you find Reggie Fils-Aimé?
Reggie Fils-Aimé. You see that's what they should have introduced in Gen 4. Not Reggie Gigas, Reggie Fils-Aimé. You gotta get
that's
all
why they
three
pay
Reggies.
me the big bucks, because I'm fucking hilarious. Thank you for applauding me at home, humble listeners.
But you gotta get a body of ice, a body of rock, and a body of steel to make his body ready.
So I'm going to pause the timer. I'm going to go off for a second. When you said body of rock, I've been rewatching WWE on Peacock because I'm trash.
Yes!
And every time Dwayne The Rock Johnson comes on, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, The Rock! Because it's really hot.
Right. Oh, we like The Rock here.
So I just imagine Reggie Ice, Reggie Steele, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne the Reggie Rock Johnson. You can restart the timer now.
Dwayne the Reggie Rock Johnson. I'm still... Excuse me while I process.
He's in a cage match with Reggie Cena.
Reggie Cena. Okay. Segueing to what I was originally going to talk about, I need to go off about Mega Man for a second. Because classic Mega Man has some great desert levels. There is Pharaoh Man in Mega Man 4 who comes to mind, who has quicksand as levels. There's a really great ROM hack of Mega Man 4, though, called Rockman 4MI. This counts. It's a desert level where it takes those and then also puts a gimmick, like there's curses that get put on you in this ROM hack in Pharaoh Man's level. So, like, and the curses, quote unquote, they can, like, make it so, like, your controls are reversed, or so that you're always jumping at least. And then after you go through this level, when you fight Pharaoh Man himself in Rockman 4MI, he shoots you out of his like little tomb area up onto the top of the stage where you began to fight you. It's so cool. There's also, though, if we're talking about Mega Man proper as well, there's Commando Man and Mega Man 10. I hate the name. Commando Man.
Commando Man.
nasty. But I guess you could say he's more like Junk Man, am I right?
Remember when we were a rated PG show?
Are we not? I'm not explicitly saying things.
I'm so excited for the DLC character for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Testicules.
You mean you don't know the great Greek hero Testicles?
Oh no, I got me. God damn it. Let's keep the show rolling.
But Commando Man stage is really cool because first off, it does something that's not common in classic Mega Man, where there's a split path through the stage. But in some parts of the stage, you'll actually get these sandstorms that will push you along, and they obscure platforms when they're being pushed. So you have to really, it's a stage filled with timing puzzles, which I actually find to be pretty fun. It's real brutal on Mega Man 10's hard mode, but then again, if you're playing on hard mode, what do you expect?
Right.
Love that stage. Also, Mega Man 02 had an intro, I think it was 02, where you're literally playing as Zero, like, going through this really somber desert scene, and it's so good, and the music's so brilliant. I like Mega Man.
You know, we'll talk about a little bit. This is foreshadowing to the next episode here, but I recently watched a documentary where they interviewed the artist behind Mega Man 2's NES box art.
Ooh.
And and he was talking about how everyone dunks on the art, and he was like, I was given no references. They said draw a Mega Man. And I said, okay, here is a Mega Man. And they slapped him on the box and everyone hated them. And I was like, this poor fucking guy is getting spit roasted. I drew a Mega Man.
I drew a Mega Man.
Yes, you did.
The funny thing is, apparently, back when conventions were a thing, he'd actually go to game cons. You could buy, like, some prints of some of his artwork he used to do. Like,
that's awesome.
He seems like a rad dude, actually. Like, I would buy his artwork. I'm just saying, he did in fact draw a Mega Man.
He did. I want a framed bronzed plaque of Mega Man 2's box art.
I will say this though, which one of us is going to mention the frickin' Mario 3 desert level where you get chased by the literal sun?
You know, I was just playing Mario 3 the other night, and I was very actively trying to block that fucker out of my memory because I hate it so much.
Oh, the sun guy? I believe you mean my repressed childhood memory.
Okay, listeners at home, this is the sound in my head. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up the sun from Mario 3 in Google Images. Look at him and listen to this sound. It sounds like he's making the face at all times. He's just like swooping down like, shit, fuck you, like at all times.
I'm laughing right into the mic, and Jazzy, I'm sorry I'm having to edit this because I'm making it peak so bad with my fucking wolf cackles.
I can do it in both. I'm looking at the waveforms for my impression, and they just look like bricks in Audacity.
Would some funny mic make it better?
No funny mic, please.
No funny mic? Okay, I'll oblige, but just this one time, just because I'm excited about Mario and Pokemon and not Sonic. Sonic's desert levels suck. Sandopolis and Sonic 3 makes me the big sad. Okay, but you know what? To bring this back up with the last 10 seconds on the clock, Mirage Saloon from Sonic Mania is pretty swell.
Cool.
So, yeah, that's desert levels. We are at time.
We are at time. My phone buzzed literally right when the timer went off. I'm sorry about that.
This has been a very fun episode.
In the recording.
This has been a very fun episode.
This has been, indeed.
Jazzy, I'd like to thank you because I finally feel young again.
I'd like to thank the Academy. So there's this, I'll leave it off. I've been very scatterbrained this episode, but it's okay. There's this MCR clip where Gerard has his back turned to the crowd and he has his middle finger. He's rubbing his ass with the middle finger. He goes, I want to thank the economy. I want to thank little baby Jesus. I want to thank you for the venom. And then they start the song, Thank You for the Venom. And that's what immediately popped into mind and I wanted to share.
Wow.
And that's the thing that you know now.
My Cheesy Roadhouse is my favorite classic rock band.
Don't fucking at me. Look, we're coming full circle. We're coming full circle. Here we are. Ending song. That's our ending song.
So, if you have ideas for future episodes or want to contact me or Jazz directly, you can message me at jamie@stuffweplay.com, her at jazzy@stuffweplay.com, at stuffweplay on Twitter, patreon.com/stuffweplay. Thank you, Podbean, for helping make this possible. Podbean.com/speedrun, or use the code speedrun at checkout. Jazzy, have I forgotten anything?
That is it. We love you, Podbean.
We love y'all, and we love you, ya fancy gamers listening to this. So with that, thank you very much for listening. Stay classy, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.